his moment or lapse of judgment and decided to go after Ja. This is what happened with Shannon. To get information just so people could find out what was truly going on behind the scenes. It was no diggity, no doubt about what was happening. So don't get it twisted nor confused as to what transpired that night. It started with Dylan Brooks. Shannon Sharpe kept telling Dylan Brooks, Shannon Sharpe was telling Dylan Brooks over and over again, which led to the problem. Yeah, he said they didn't want the smoke. They do all this talking and jockeying, and they ain't about that jockeying. It ain't about that jockey. Dylan Brooks, he said, I said he was too small to guard LeBron. He said, man, F you. I said, F you back. He started to come for me, and I said, you don't want these problems. And then came Ja out of nowhere talking. He definitely didn't want these problems. Then the dad came, and he obviously didn't want no problems. But I wanted everything they had. Don't let these fools fool you now. So that was Shay Sharpe comments about what happened that night. Now, what the Grizzlies don't, well, what they want out of this situation is a lot more different than that. The Grizzlies want to know why in the world is Shannon Sharpe allowed to sit courtside? Why wasn't he removed? Any fan that would have done what he did would have been kicked out, at least for the night. The players are on the court doing what the players are supposed to do. Adams is on 100 because this dude stood up and is yelling like threatening his teammate. So that's why he walked over there to say, all right, we finna see what it is. Now, you notice Shannon Sharpe ain't mentioned nothing about Adams. Now, Shannon is in his 50s. And yes, he's built like a tank. But that don't mean he could take it. See, Shay Sharpe had one major problem going on with him. He's getting too stuck in his Uncle Shay character. And once you get stuck in character, it's hard to break it. He loved his Uncle Shay moniker. But he always called out athletes that do dumb stuff. Why couldn't he just walk away, Skip? I mean, what good you gonna do? Now you done took away from the game. All the stuff you done said on Undisputed and stood on, you just threw away in seconds. Acting a damn fool. Now, Shannon Sharpe on Monday gonna have to apologize for his behavior. Because now, you know what they see now? You ain't never gonna win an argument again. All they gonna see now is angry black man. You see? Angry black man. Short-tempered. You think this ain't gonna have nothing to do with your renegotiation of your contract? They gonna have provisions in there. Only provisions that will be associated with an angry black man. Shannon was out of control. Now, it ain't on Skip Bayless's level of the tweet, but the embarrassment factor for himself, his credibility is now out of the window. Because now he look like the biggest hypocrite in the world. He played himself. And for what? Well, my thing is, why you grandstanding and you doing all of this posturing? Yeah, you doing all this posturing. What else are you losing out on? You losing out on a major fact. And the major fact is you under contract by Fox. Now, Fox and the NBA don't really have a deal. Except for in others, they got outlets that Fox is what they use to distribute it on certain, but they don't really have a major contract with the NBA. But the Los Angeles Lakers are their flagship team that they want to keep up near the top. Now, with this flagship team, as you saw, they cheated for again last night and gave them the damn victory over the Grizzlies. But by doing that and cheating, what was the end results of that? LeBron James didn't have your back. You did all this grandstanding for LeBron. He didn't have your back. And Dylan Brooks showed you he wasn't too small to guard LeBron. He was shutting LeBron down the whole game. Shutting him down. He had 13 points in 3 quarters. He shot free throws. Dylan Brooks shut your boy down and showed you LeBron ain't. He told you, Shannon Sharpe, don't go for the smoke and mirrors. because you promote him on your show. You might kiss up to this bum all you want, but he showed LeBron had nothing. LeBron had 23. How he shut him down? Be hot. If you watch the game, he wasn't hitting no shots. He got them off the free throw line. He hit like 2 shots in the whole second half. You got to watch the game, son. Got to watch the game. Dylan Brooks D'd this boy up. They turned the Grizzlies up, and they shut this bum down. Bron got shut down because of Shannon Sharpe's mouth. That mouth got him shut down. Scale. You gonna say Dylan Brooks is better than LeBron James? Yep. Shut him down. And that's how it started. Look, you ain't even paid for your seat. LeBron James gave you a ticket. LeBron love a butt kisser. If you kiss up to LeBron James, he your best friend. Shoot, that's all you got to do. You might get free tickets, a free pair of them damn shoes, autograph. You got an autograph pair of LeBron shoes? Man, they worth negative $30. Now that he signed it, they negative $200. Because now they ruined. Oh, yeah, I don't like LeBron. In case people don't know. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. But, yeah, I don't like LeBron James. There's a plethora of reasons as to why I don't like LeBron James. In case you want to know. Oh, but this gets deeper. This whole situation gets way deeper. Because since that incident, Shannon Sharpe was allowed to go back to his seat, but to remain quiet. Don't say nothing. So as the game went on, Dylan Brooks got on LeBron James' head. And once that happened, Shannon Sharpe said to Dylan Brooks, "You too small to guard LeBron down in the block and on the post and on the wing. You too small to guard LeBron." And Dylan Brooks said, "Man, F you." And he said, "F you too." Then Ja came over there talking. And once Ja came and talked to him, and then Ja was like, "Man, why don't you just shut up, old man? You don't even play basketball. Man, sit down. Man, sit down and shut up." And he was like, "That's all right, old man. I'm going to let you live." "You going to let me live?" That's what Ja told him. "I'm going to let you live, old man." "You going to let me live? You're going to do something to me?" So then, once he saw him jump up at Ja, Adams come over. And Adams is, "Man, what you trying to rev up my team for?" It's like, "Man, once you think you talking all this, man, F you, man, sit down, man. I'm tired of this dude running his mouth." And Shannon like, "It'll take all 3 of y'all, and y'all still gonna be in trouble." Grizzly Adams was like, "Let's see." He was ready to see. Right then and there. So security got him to the back. Then one of the Lakers executives came over to find out what was going on. LeBron didn't come over there to find out what was going on with Shannon. Not at all. He didn't care. But we saw it live because we watched the game. Who remembers this? Last night, Dylan Brooks on LeBron. He shoves the defender off him. Get off me. He's trying to set a screen for this bum. What's up, bum? I'm on your head, bum. Let's go. Me and you. Yeah, I got you, chump. Come on. Where you going, bum? Running into a wall. What you got? LeBron wanted no smoke with Dylan Brooks. No smoke. Where you at? You got the ball back. LeBron should have pulled right there. Why didn't he? He's scared. Watch what Dylan Brooks do to scare him. Watch what Dylan Brooks do to scare LeBron. Look, he was finna jump. And then LeBron pulled up. Yeah, chump. Now I'm back on you, chump. Now where you at? You got nothing. You got nothing, bum. Come on. Yeah, bum. Yeah, goat. Come on, goat. Shoot, I hit trannies. Come on, bum. Yeah, I like trannies. Let's go. And you looking real sexy right now. Yeah. Dylan Brooks, baby. Woo. Then they gave LeBron all them free throws. Dog, ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. That dude is an overrated bum. And he got proven out last night. I mean, Shannon Sharpe and his cronies would have got it last night because Grizzly Adams would have gave him all the workout he needed. Because this dude in these doggone pink leggings at the game, I'm like, dog, you might as well just stay seated. You and your pink leggings was not finna do nothing to no damn Memphis Grizzlies. Pink leggings, stay down. I can see Shannon. Hey, pink leggings. Get in there, Pink. Pink leggings. I need you in here. Oh, pink leggings in there. I'm coming to fight. I'm like, dog, you in pink leggings. Remain seated. They needed someone on the microphone saying, if you're wearing pink leggings, remain seated. Speaker in the House should have spoken. I only hear that in Detroit Pistons games. Please remain seated. Anytime there's anything that happened in Detroit, it'd be an argument. Everybody remain seated. Oh, Shannon Sharpe, Memphis pass is revoked. If they ever do the NBA final, we're live here in Memphis. It's Shannon Sharpe. Boom! Whoa! It'd be about 30, 40 people had no relations to Ja Morant or the Grizzlies. They just from Memphis. Stone. They don't care how much weight you didn't lift. The whole nine. They don't care. He better not ever go to Memphis. Okay, Dr. Rhea. Now you're getting delusional. LeBron ain't outplayed nobody last night. He had nothing to do with the victory. You can't name a LeBron James play last night. Dennis Schroeder and Russ, they were the ones that did every damn thing, right along with the refs. Desmond Bane's poor decisions down the stretch. Yeah, it was terrible. You can't keep saying that you want to improve the league, but don't improve the league. You can't keep saying this is what you want to do, but you keep doing the wrong thing. Shannon Sharpe made a fool of himself. He know that. So they asked LeBron about Shannon Sharpe last night. Let's see what he had to say.
The last couple of weeks, and tonight you were able to close it out against a quality opponent, certainly a team that's been searching. What did your group?
I don't want to hear him talk about nothing else but Shannon Sharpe.
That's valuable to the team.
No. What I'm trying to do personally with this ball club. Do a great job of hitting the glass. The last game they played against Cleveland, they actually won on the second chance point by Steven Adams. Because two guys went at John Morant's layup, and Steven Adams couldn't be blocked out. Even by Evan Mobley, who's almost 7 foot tall. So sometimes you got to give some things up.
Hey, LeBron, how about in terms of balancing sort of moment-to-moment small goals, like competing with a bigger picture goal, like getting the win?
Competing is not a problem. I ain't worried about that. We compete every night. If you watched any of our games over the last couple months, it's not a problem. So I'm not worried about that.
Last two, Mark.
LeBron, Darvin in recent days talked about like the challenge that he feels with trying to just manage your workload and your obvious value to the team, but without overtaxing. How easy or difficult have you seen this process?
If he couldn't guard you, just wanted to know if you had any. LeBron, Shannon Sharpe said that kind of what.
Oh, Shannon Sharpe. Here we go. They waited to the end.
That's not up to me.
LeBron, Shannon Sharpe said that kind of what spurred that run in at halftime was him talking to Dylan Brooks, telling him he couldn't guard you. Just wanted to know if you had any words for Shannon.
I mean, I ride with Shannon 365 days, 66 on a leap year, 24/7. So that's my guy. So I always got his back. And he got mine. So he can talk with the best of them for sure.
He's got his back.
How you got his back and you in the back room? You got his back way back. I know you ain't told you, man, the Grizzlies over there jumping Shannon Sharpe, man. He stayed in the back. Well, what's security at? You ain't come out. You went right in the back room. You ain't do a damn thing. Not one Los Angeles Laker came over there and did nothing. Stop playing. He didn't know what was happening. You think they didn't tell him? Yo, man, Shannon Sharpe. They probably ran in the back. Yo, Shannon Sharpe getting jumped by the Grizzlies. Yeah. Did security help him? Oh, Shannon be all right. He'll be all right. They ain't gonna hurt him. See, this is when one of your people you gave a ticket to the game supposed to creep over there and be like acting like, hey, wait, what's going on here? Everybody, hold on. And he's supposed to get that punch off. Like Kevin Durant's personal security. You know Kevin Durant got that personal security guy, right? As soon as what's the name tried to get him, he got grabbed by Kevin Durant's personal security. He was like, dude, who is get off me? Oh, Tucker, you ain't gonna put your hands on Kevin Durant. I'm his personal security. I don't care if it's on the court, off the court. You ain't touching Kevin Durant.
crazy game out there. You guys have lost a lot of close ones.
Oh no, it ain't over. They look at him as a hater. They mad Ja Morant Ja Morant is the rising star, and they got all this mouth. And they talk, and they doing it their way, and they don't care. So Dylan Brooks reacted. He dressed like a dude that hit Transformers.
That's why we missed this stuff. That's all.
You think it's appropriate for a fan to kind of go back and forth with you guys with them?
Regular condition right now, no. Shouldn't have never came back in the game. It's a win.
Thanks, Dylan.
Thanks, Amy.
LeBron, Shannon, Sharpe said that kind of what.
Yeah, he never should have been back on the court.
I'm kind of instant. I don't know the right way to describe it. What was your view of it, and do you I guess what do you feel like Shannon Sharpe's role in it was?
Anything? No. I ain't gonna address that. I'm gonna let him lay up there.
Anybody else?
Dylan said he thought that Shannon Sharpe should have been removed from the game.
I ain't gonna address that.
I'm Chuck. That is Chinese Lunar New Year tonight, and one more chance people fans love what you play on the court. People say that and it's actually your year, the rabbit year, and people say,
I'm a rabbit.
yes, the rabbit year.
Yeah.
And just listen to the fans of China, and people always say it might be a little tough on your year at the beginning, but everything gets better from now on.
Appreciate the support. Continue to try to, be a better job. Hopefully everybody have a good John year.
Thanks, John.
Yep, I'm gonna let him live. I'm gonna let Shannon Sharpe live. That's the same thing he told him on the court. I'm gonna let you live, bro. I'm not finna give you that. I'm gonna let y'all listen to the audio. I'm gonna let y'all listen to the audio from the incident when T. Morant came over. Ja Morant just said that in the post game. I'm gonna let him live today. I don't even want to talk about Shannon Sharpe. I'm gonna let him live today. Now you heard Shannon say, I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Shannon Sharpe was in there crazy, wasn't he? Seriously. He was going nuts. When T. Morant came over, Shannon went to level 9, didn't he? He was on level 9. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Hey, I bet you won't, Skip. I bet you won't. Adams wanted to smoke. Shannon wasn't finna have, he ain't want no smoke with Adams. I'll tell you right now, Shannon, you big and strong and all that, but Big Grizzly Adams, that 7-foot dude put his hands on you. I don't know if you're able to take that without having a heart attack. I bet you won't. Yeah. See, they talking all that bull jive. But they don't really want it with me now. I bet you won't. Yeah, so they put that together so that they can be cool. They was like, oh, it's all love. No, they put that together so that Shay Sharpe could be out there doing what he doing. Now, T. Morant, you know, Usher stunt double. Usher Raymond stunt double. That's how he got Job Mama. She loved Usher and she saw him and thought he was Usher. Somebody be Shannon Sharpe fight Usher. Get in there, baby, quick. Usher at the game. Why Usher fighting with that man? Dollar store. Oh, y'all hilarious. No, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. No, because this is the hypocrisy. Shannon Sharpe is the one that always talking about the betterment and doing all this and conduct yourself, just walk away. Why these athletes doing all this? It don't make no sense. You got to be smart. All the stuff he say on Undisputed, and he goes right up and do the same thing he ain't supposed to do. The hypocrisy. Calling out everybody, they dumb, all this, man. See, this is what I'm saying. When you a professional athlete, you got to conduct yourself. You can't be out there doing all these activities and this and that. It just don't make sense. He got everything to say about all these young players doing all this. He let that Uncle Shannon get to his head. He let it get to his head. He let that character get in his head, and he started acting out. Because ain't nobody gonna care how many pounds and weights you lift, dog. You 50. You in your 50s, dog. The muscles and all that, they ain't gonna care. They gonna come 20 to 30 and jump on you. They ain't like a bunch of dancing clowns. They be pouncing up on you. You ain't gonna get them all. You might as well keep shut. Now, John Morant's father was like, I promise you I'll slap this out of you. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Come over here. I'll smack this out of you. Hey, I believe you, but I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Hey, I bet you won't. T. Morant was scared? No, he really wasn't. He wasn't scared at all, but I don't think he wanted the action at all. I don't think he wanted that fun. But he riding for his son. See, that's his son. So that's a big difference. And he tired of you. He's like, I ain't touching. No, that's what he told him. When he got on the court, he called him a B. All you do is talk. And Shannon said, you can catch this effing work. You can come catch this effing work. You can come get this work. And he said, well, come on to the court. Come to the court. He invited Shannon Sharpe to come to the court. All you do is talk. All you do is talk. He's like, do you know who I am? His daddy said, do you know who I am? I don't give a F who you are. You can come get this effing work. I don't care who you are. He's like, I'll slap this out of you. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. And he was like, hey, I ain't touching him. Hey, where you going? Come to the court. Come to the court, Shannon. Hey, Shannon, stop walking. That's when he stopped. Do it. Shannon like, do it then. All you doing is talking tough. You ain't doing all that. Come to the court. Come to the court. That's what he was telling him. T. Morant was like, I'll slap the shit out of you. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Man, he's like, man, I'll smack this shit out of you. All you do is talk. All you do is talk tough. You can get this effing work. Then he was walking. Why you walking? Stop walking. Come to the court. Come to the court. Now that wasn't gonna end well for T. Morant. I'm sorry. If he'd have slapped Shannon Sharpe, that was not gonna end well for T. Morant. I told him he would have balled him. Shannon Sharpe would have balled him up. And he probably did a layup or dunked him in the damn hoop. He'd be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Boom. God, that's one down. Hey, ain't no way in the world they want no smoke with Shay Sharpe like that. Dylan Brooks don't care. I mean, that dude, you know, he up there with them Transformers. Hey, ain't nothing he can't do. Well, that's what happens in those situations. But the Memphis Grizzlies, they're the new Detroit Pistons, the new bad boy Pistons. They just got to win it now. That's all they got to do to really piss off the league. Yeah, they fouled Dylan Brooks out because this is on national TV and they can't have LeBron James look like a punk on national TV. But Shannon Sharpe caused that to happen. That's why LeBron got shut down last night. Everybody's like, oh, when is AD coming back? AD should be back by now. AD is not even close to coming back. And his coming back don't ensure the Lakers finna win all these games. You know, like the people are injured. Like these are injuries, like serious injuries. Like his thing is like 6 to 7 weeks. Oh shit, Kwame Brown finna go off. I already know that's coming. Kwame got a live finna come up in a little bit. I'm definitely getting off to see that because he finna talk about this. He finna definitely go off. Shannon Sharpe didn't show his damn ass. Mm-hmm. Well, when you don't see well, that's the thing. You ain't gonna see what they don't want you to see. That's how the league works. The leagues go in there. They have people tell them what they could talk about, or tell them I don't want to talk about that, or don't give no attention to it. It's gonna get bigger. That's what the NBA wanted to do. They wanted to bring the altercation down, because now that's all everybody's talking about. Nobody cares about the game no more. The most phoniest and one in history of basketball. Well, they become villainized because Klay Thompson don't like them, right? Klay Thompson don't like him because when he posted that strength in numbers, he was like, that really pissed me off. I saw that. And then Klay got up in Dylan Brooks' face. Um, the reason why is because the reason why is clear, because Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors, the reason why they're not able to dominate the NBA the way they were about people forget it was like 7-8 years ago. Teams scout you and they see what you're doing, and then they start doing what you're doing. Other teams start doing what you're doing. The Grizzlies just have to learn how to win. They haven't learned how to win. And learning how to win is the final 2 minutes of a game. Your coach, Taylor Jenkins, he has to learn how to win. He makes ill-advised, dumb decisions down the stretch as a head coach. Mind-blowing, boggling to me, like challenging a play that was an obvious blocking foul or bang-bang play. You're not going to win those. That was a terrible challenge to take in that situation. Man, that dude is scary to me. Oh, Dylan Brooks? Shoot, I wouldn't fight Dylan Brooks. I'll be trying to get the hell away from him. That dude looked like a dude that fucked other dudes. I don't want no smoke with him. uh-uh. That's a trainee wrestler. I can't. So you know he's strong. He deal with strong doggone transformers every day. You know them transformers be strong. He got to deal with that every day.
No, no. Mm-mm.
To all your points, I really liked this team last year. I was hot for it from the start. They got hot.
Ain't no arguing Steph's resume.
Mm-mm.
Come on, bro.
Come on. Well, he started to be delusional enough to think he is Steph.
No.
And I loved how hard he worked because he was the comeback player of the year, the most improved player because he worked so hard on his three-point shot.
I love when guys that. Oh, he got. I mean, what's he supposed to do to have confidence? Dame Lillard is a very confident man.
He is.
He's I'm the second greatest shooter.
Mm-hmm.
And he could have thrown out, man, I'm the greatest shooter in the NBA history. He said, nah, behind Steph, I'm number 2, and ain't nothing wrong with that.
See, Shannon, I never say nobody better than me. That's just how I look at it.
My grandmother said,
Nah, I don't get into that. Yo Gotti finna get Shannon Sharpe. And look, I don't know. That's y'all thing. I don't know. Shannon ain't going to Memphis, so that's out. Yeah. That's what other people seem to believe because he's Shannon Sharpe. Well, no. I wanted to see what was going to happen when Shannon Sharpe actually decided that it would be in his best interest to I wanted to see what was going to be in his best interest. Like, what was he going to tell the truth, how he was going to move? I wanted to see how that was going to progress. Like, I wanted to see how he was going to address the situation. Mm-hmm. Well, you have all of these scenarios when you deal with players who are under a microscope. No, no. Um, mm-mm. Oh, I heard.
Regular pedestrian like him, blogger, whatever he is.
Nah, I ain't gonna address that. I'm gonna let him live there.
Time out with Shannon. That's my.
I'm gonna let him live today. With this big dope.
Regular pedestrian like him, blogger, whatever he is.
Nah, I ain't gonna address that. I'm gonna let him live there.
Time out with Shannon. That's my guy, so I always got his back. And you got mine, so.
During the Lakers-Grizzlies matchup tonight, Shannon Sharpe and Dillon Brooks got into a heated argument where Steven Adams stepped up to defend his teammate, which John's dad, T. Morant, also decided to get involved. And Shannon Sharpe said they didn't want the smoke for real. They do all that talking and jockeying, and I ain't about that jockeying. It started with Dillon Brooks. I said he was too small to guard LeBron. He said, "F*** me." I said, "F*** you back." he started to come at me, and I said, you don't want these problems. And then John came out of nowhere talking. He definitely didn't want these problems. Then John's dad, T. Morant, came, and he obviously didn't want no problems. But I wanted anything they had. Don't let these fools fool you now. And here's what Dillon Brooks had to say about that altercation.
There was a report that he said he started to talk with you, saying that you're too small to guard LeBron, and you swore back at him. Is that what happened?
No, I told him to miss the shot.
Just call me.
That's all.
You think it's appropriate for a fan to kind of go back and forth with you guys like that?
A regular pedestrian like him, no. He shouldn't have never came back in the game. But it's LA. I ain't talking about that. You ask him, he's the blogger, whatever he is. I don't really care about all that. Next question.
Now, with all that being said, there's no bad blood between Shannon and T. Morant as they showed love to each other and hugged it out after the game. And lastly, as the night came to an end, T. Morant had some fun trolling Anthony Davis and told him to stop ducking the smoke from the Grizzlies. And AD said, "What smoke?" while pointing at Ja.
Nah, he was talking about you scared. That's why he ain't play. Like, you scared. You ain't want that smoke. You ain't want that Ja smoke. Like, you could have played. You scared. You ain't want that smoke. That Ja smoke. No, because no, they was at the Raptors T-Wolf game or something. It was no, it was an altercation with Gary Trent Jr. and Brooke Lopez.
You're doing that again this season along with your two sons. You guys are great. What can you say about the fur coats?
I gotta drop someone on every winter, you know what I'm saying? So we just profiling them.
Oh, Gary Trent Sr.
Times, but is it still pretty special coming out here and watching your son play in the NBA game?
It's always going to be special.
Look, the fur coats, baby. Look at Pops.
Get a chance to see it in person and live and up close for the inspiration. So it's just a beautiful, blessed thing to be.
Are there any parts of your son's game that remind you of yourself in your playing days?
Playing hard, playing physical, you know, a lot of trash talk, not too much fighting, you know. I probably would have sucked those players back in my day, you know what I'm saying? But he made a smarter decision. I wasn't as wise when I was young.
Gary Trent Sr. like, nah, I wasn't as wise when I was young. I probably would have socked him. I'd have socked Lopez. Old Pops, baby. Pops out there looking like Suge Knight, baby. Gary Trent Sr. That's Gary Trent Sr. Yeah, that's the Pops. Remember, he played too. Look, he got the kids in the furs too.
I love it. You guys, thank you so much.
Yeah, look at them. They decked out in the coat.
What can you say about the fur coats?
I gotta drop something on them every winter, you know what I'm saying? So we just profiling them, that's all.
I love it. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Enjoy the rest of the game, and good luck to Apple Valley and the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
Guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, look at him. Stunting on him. I'm telling you, man, he can play Suge.
Why would you really go to work early and look Jared Allen can
No, it's a whole different reality. Yeah, I'm waiting on Kwame's video to go live. So I'm gonna go check that out now. So we're past this moment. Hopefully y'all all hit the like button, subscribe to the page. My Cash App, if you want to leave questions, is Carceno, Karceno. Gotta make your questions short because they don't give you a lot of space.